How everybody doing today? I want to introduce you to our brand new podcast. It's going to be called Eat This, and I'm not having a rant today. I'm not about to be cutting into somebody. Instead, we're going to be talking about food with some lovely people in the room. Mark, Lewis, Penny, Terrence, and Dennis. But he's still in the room, so I'm still going to count it. That's how we're going to count that right there. All right, so first of all, let's see how we're going to start this conversation about food. All right. Now, I can go about food all day. I like all types of food, but I want to probably talk about what's your favorite food of choice and maybe why.
I guess I'm gonna start with that. I love, the Mexican delegation because they gave us Mexican cuisine. I think I favor them more than any other group of people in the world because of their cuisine. You could go anywhere from any coast in America, and you can find some good old Mexican cuisine.
How about you, Penny? What's your favorite
Southern
dish?
cooking. I love my grandmother. Her Southern cooking. She made the best biscuits and fried chicken, and it's pretty good. No one can reproduce it, but we all know how to make it.
Hey,
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm. As long as it's warm, it's good.
Right. Leftovers.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
All right.
Ever any
with
good
that.
peanut butter soup? Ever any good peanut butter soup? That stuff's awesome.
Hey,
Yeah.
you the best in places if you know about that.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
real
My
thing.
neighbors have
Here go a
yeah.
question about food. Do y'all think that modern day food or having too much quick access to food is killing people or killing the generation from cooking? All right, because I'm gonna speak in my generation. All right, my generation can't cook. All right, I can cook, but a lot of people in my generation can't cook. I mean, Prestige could.
I could cook. I could cook.
all right.
But it hurt me when people be surprised that I could cook because, I think, like, as a functioning adult, like, you should have the basic, skills to cook.
Right. Do you think it was more people who could cook back in the day versus now?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I cook supper every night, and that's unusual,
See, that's
especially when I work full time.
Listen.
Yeah. Yeah, and a
Yes.
lot of people, even my generation, they're getting carry out, and they're not cooking anymore.
Oh, that's so sad.
I think it's our favorite cooking.
I can't cook. But, man, I love to eat. Oh, my gosh. My wife, everything she does is so good. Oh, my gosh. I don't know where I think it's from her grandma.
Hey, well,
Her
see,
grandma taught her how to cook. Yeah, she could bake. Whatever it is.
but see, you got that family staple, the marriage, when marriage usually come good cooking,
Yeah.
you got to keep Papa Bear happy and
Right.
fed. So, definitely, that's to your advantage. You don't know how to cook because you don't got to cook. So,
Yeah.
Not my room. I got to stay out of it.
Thank God for grandmas. Grandmas taught us how to cook.
Look, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I had
Oh,
to
yeah,
bully
Grandma
my way
couldn't-
into the kitchen.
Yeah.
My
Definitely.
girl thought I wasn't gonna get it. Nope, I'm in here too.
Terrence
I
is
do it
in
too.
there.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Would you say that there is more variations of food that you can choose from now versus in a different time period?
It's not really real food. Some of it just doesn't taste right. It doesn't
Good.
taste real.
I agree with you on that.
I love barbecue. But it's everywhere now.
Yeah.
Is
Right.
anything open lately that's not another barbecue?
There's quite a few in town.
Right.
I think it's a drastic difference though between going to a place that claim that they cook barbecue and actually grilling it. Cause I'm a
Oh.
griller myself. I
Mhm.
love to grill. So like
Mhm.
in the summertime, I'm pulling out I got two barbecue pits in my back of my yard,
Yeah.
and we are lighting them. You know what I mean?
We
You
need
know,
his address.
some
Right.
fish. We gonna get some meat, some chicken, some
Yeah.
ribs. We got to
Oh.
smoke some stuff,
That's
Yeah.
good.
and I don't think it's the same.
Right,
Like
it's a Mac rib is not like barbecue. Like people think just because you
they
throw some
think it's a
ain't real.
barbecue.
Yeah.
You throw some barbecue sauce on there,
It's
it's barbecue.
bad.
Now I need the grill, I need the smoker,
Mhm.
I need the whole nine. I literally need food that's been
Food.
tended to
Yeah.
for like 17
False
to
advertisement.
18 hours.
They-
So
just because it got
slow
the-
and slow.
Just because it got the charcoal marks on it, they think that it's grilled. And I'll be
Right.
like, nah.
You can get that from a George Foreman grill.
Exactly.
That
So,
means
so
nothing.
what's your favorite barbecue sauce?
I would have to say I just tried it and it's a new barbecue sauce. It trumped any other barbecue sauce that I had, but it's a Kentucky type whiskey barbecue sauce, and I forgot the name of it. Somebody introduced it to me like last month, seriously. And at first I used to like this. What's this, Billy's
Yeah.
barbecue sauce, and they gave me some of that, and it took over. I was like, that's the new one I'm getting.
That Carolina, the mustard based.
Oh,
I heard of that too.
Oh, that stuff is just so good. It is
Alright.
just delicious.
the average person, they like what? Sweet Baby Ray's.
Right.
What's the other
It's
one?
good.
Open Pit.
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
open pit.
that, you know.
They call that the McDonald's ketchup, Sweet Baby Ray's.
Oh,
Hey.
that's
There you go. that's at every local store.
Hey,
See,
literally.
to be a barbecue type of person, you got to go diving for some of those, and it's a lot of Southern barbecue sauces that be
yeah.
And-
on a
but
whole different level of
that's,
taste.
Oh,
that's,
absolutely.
that's the special thing about food, though. Like, you know, it's almost an adventure. Like, barbecue sauce, it's a wide array. So, like, it always leave you open to try something new. And that's an experience in itself besides eating.
Yeah,
It's just trying something new, a different element, and going back and comparing which one is good and which one is not.
I think another thing that we touched upon, because I know you mentioned that you loved your mother's Southern cooking, and I think there's a drastic difference between Northern cooking
There
and
is.
Southern cooking. I don't know what it is. I guess they use a little bit too much salt up here or something, or it's just like that's all the only seasoning that they know of. And like Southern cooking just got a whole different flavor to it. You know
Really
what I mean?
does.
Like they put their foot in there, and I
beans.
can feel my ancestral genes
Chris.
kick in when I'm
Yeah.
eating some of my auntie's food from the South. Because I got family that's from Louisiana, Baton Rouge and Faraday, Louisiana. So the cooking there versus family that I know that cook here and that was mainly up here is drastically different. I love when all my aunts get together. You know what I mean?
My
Food
sister's
brings
from New
people
Orleans, and so
together.
we
Yeah.
she can cook up some jambalaya that's just
Yeah.
And I think it's just about just the profile of cooking food. Like it's more than just throwing things in a pot. It's what you throw in the pot that complements one another and bring it all together. And we're up here, everything. I don't want to use the word basic, but like it's really basic technique and basic cooking. It's like no thought or no effort put into it.
I think it's the time. It's the time somebody spend into a meal. Like
That's right.
Like if somebody spent 15 minutes preparing me a meal, I know it's probably not gonna be good.
Right.
But my aunt, when she cook a meal, it's literally you gotta be out the kitchen all day, all
Uh-huh.
right? Because
Yeah.
she's cutting up all the vegetables. It's from scratch, she's taking her time. And by the time you come and walk into the house around 7 or 8 o'clock, the whole house is just fumigated
Yeah.
with this food that just make you
Can't
so
wait to
hungry.
eat.
And even if you wasn't hungry before you walked through the
Right,
door,
right.
when you got in the door, you instantly became, oh yeah, I'll take some.
Yes. And I'm calling my friends.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And your auntie loves that too.
Yeah.
That you come and eat.
Yeah.
My
I
next-
love a lot of people around the kitchen table.
Yeah, I
When-
agree with.
my neighbors next door to me are from Ghana, and they have these parties for the local community that are from that area.
Yeah.
And they have these get-togethers where they start the food comes out with these shish kebabs they put on the barbecue at 4 o'clock, and that goes on, and it's not until 9 o'clock that the peanut butter soup and the oxtail and all that stuff comes out.
Yeah.
And it's just
Oxtail.
oh
Oh,
man,
good.
oh,
Hey, that's
they
a
know
different
how to
story.
Good
cook.
Some
eating.
oxtail.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now let's get into some unexpected good foods that you didn't expect to be good. It
Yeah.
might have sound crazy, but it was good. I
Yeah.
think the craziest thing that I've tried that was good. I'm gonna name two. One that I tried and one that I didn't. Now I'm never gonna try. All right. First thing I tried was alligator soup. That one was actually good. All right. I didn't expect it to be good, but it was. All right. The thing that I would never try is my uncle still be making like coon meatloaf.
Oh boy.
Right?
Oh.
And I don't know what it is about it, but every summer he'd be like, I got some coon. I was like, where you catch this one? Like, no, I don't want none of that. That's the local coon. You can't be shooting that and be trying to feed it to me. It was actual real food out here. We don't got to do that anymore. So
Right.
My husband did that with frog legs. It was horrible. And he cleaned them and I cooked them and they were moving in the pan and I couldn't eat them. It wasn't happening.
I think the food I refuse to eat, and it's more common than not, is chitlins. I refuse.
yeah, I can't
I
do that
can't.
one.
Like
It makes
when
me
I was
wanna,
younger, somebody was cleaning them in my house, and I'm like, no,
Not going there.
it's not happening.
Uh-uh.
And I know y'all got the belief that hot sauce make anything better, but
No.
Hey, I
No.
worked
What
in
about
I
you?
worked in a wholesale meat packing place, and people would come in and buy chitlins, pails of them, because they love them. You got to cook them right. And they said they were good
Ain't no way.
I
Ain't
cra-
no way.
Let's get you in.
Craziest one I had was It's over at a place. I don't know if it's still open anymore. Bridgeport, I think, or
Okay.
no, Birch Run. Birch
Oh,
Run,
Birch
Dixie
Run.
Dave Miner's old Dixie Inn. I was in there one time and he had kangaroo, uh, like loins, tenderloins.
Huh.
Oh,
I
I would
know
try it.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it really, but it was the best.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is incredible, just absolutely most incredible. I mean, and they run around in Australia like we have white-tailed deer run around here,
right.
and
That-
it's
that
like, I
place would
mean,
be
it was
hopping.
really good. I mean, it was and yeah, first couple of bites of it, you know what you're eating, you're like, what am I doing? This was a
This is
kangaroo.
kangaroo,
It was a
yeah.
kangaroo, you know. But yeah, it was delicious, absolutely delicious.
Here go another interesting question. Do you think we became so accustomed eating certain types of meats that eating a different type of animal is kind of like freak of nature? Like
Yep.
it's like beef, chicken,
Yeah.
that's pigs, cows.
Yeah.
That's but if we say anything else, it's like it's
Yeah.
straight left field.
Some
I'll
people-
try it. I'll try it
I
at
will
least
too.
once.
I'm the same way. I'll try it.
Yep.
Yeah.
They call me the closer.
Nah, hey, I gotta say it, make it make sense.
It's gotta.
Can't do it.
Terrence.
I mean, some
I
people
can't,
won't.
can't eat no eel. Not, I can't.
Yeah, I'm
People
with,
won't even try some sushi. I mean, some people are like so, and it's like that stuff is so good.
right. I
Hey,
love
listen,
sushi.
I was
Sushi is-
starting to warm up to the idea of eating sushi. Then I seen a Facebook post of a man getting a 5-foot tapeworm pulled out his.
Oh
stomach.
yeah,
So,
that's
like,
because of
Oh,
the
that
raw
ain't
fish.
real.
and
Yeah, so
stuff.
like, I know you could get the sushi cooked and then you could get it raw, but I'm like, yeah.
See, that's when you go to the authentic places. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like especially when you talk about sushis. Like I know it's this bomb restaurant in Rochester. It's called Soho. Okay, Soho is an authentic Thai food
I've seen that.
and a Japanese restaurant, and they cook the best sushis and Thai like dinners that you
And
would
listen,
see.
I love Thai food as well. They don't, overtake the Hispanic Mexican delegation, but Thai food is also up there.
Oh yeah.
So shout out
Thai's
to our
awesome.
Thai contemporaries for some good
Right,
cuisine.
right.
Oh yeah.
So
Right.
I do.
You just can't let go of that cuisine, homie. You know, this,
Did you have supper, Terrence?
You know what?
He thinking
No.
of cuisine right now.
Before I came here, I was doing some other work and stuff. Not quite, but when I return home
Make
back
that
to my
man.
fortress, it's gonna be ready.
Okay, all
Okay.
right. So really quick before we end, because I got a question for you. And since you like Mexican food so much, would you say that Taco Bell is a disgrace of Mexican food, or is
Oh.
it?
Taco Bell is an absolute disgrace to authentic Mexican food, but it is
cheap.
beneficial when you only got a couple dollars in your wallet
Okay,
and you're
all
pressed
right, all right.
for time. Like if we don't call Taco Bell Mexican food and when we don't judge it like that, it's good. But if we put it
Okay.
in that category, I have to say no.
It's in the category all of its own.
Yeah,
It's
they're
not
Taco
Mexican.
Bell.
It's
So
Taco
it-
Bell.
It's an
I'm with you on that
appropriate
one.
it's an
Yeah.
appropriate place for Taco Bell, but not among the Mexican food elite.
All right.
Make
Same.
that man reservations.
You said the same thing for McDonald's too.
No, McDonald's. No.
That's your new grill right there. It's
Yeah,
McDonald's.
McDonald's. No. Uh-uh.
And to believe that at one point McDonald's sold real food.
They did.
They did, and they trying
Really?
to ease back to it now.
Yeah, definitely a drastic difference. We can definitely tell the drastic difference in all the food. It's hard to believe now when you go to any fast food restaurant which one is actually real. You know what I mean? Some people be like, "Oh, I go to Wendy's." You know what I mean? I could tell it's real because it's so flat and it makes sense because that's how much money it actually costs. And I'm like, I question that myself. So I think this was an awesome conversation. I think everybody definitely hit some keystones in this, and we appreciate everybody coming through to talk about this. Until next time, eat this.
Hey.